Hello and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Manlius Lancers and the Whitehall Norse JV matchup. C team lost their game 28-3 by a margin of 25. Limited them to 9 points in the first half and let up the rest in the second half. Taking the tip here for the start will be number 23, Aiden and Bauer. Tipped and no one really got to it. And they will do it again. Aiden and Bauer again. Tipped in the hands of number 34, Herman, and sent over to number 13, Platter. 33, Young Bauer. Driving in baseline, pass around, tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Norse. Pass out up top to number 21, Steig. Down low, tipped, and this time out of bounds off number 23, Aiden. Zimmerman up top. Makes a move, gets around, sends a corner to Cornish. Looking up top, gets a screen from Falkenberg. Fakes down low, and they're swinging it up top. Down low, Falkenberg in the post. Backs him down, puts it up, and just tips up and out. Rebounded and sent over to Young Bauer. Gets a screen, steps back, and a pull, and up and out from the inside of the rim, and rebounded by Bauer. Young Bauer on him. Makes a move. Up the floor he goes. Loses for a second, over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, he's going to pull a three. First of the night, and off the corner of the rim. Tipped twice, picked up by Falkenberg. Falkenberg backs him down and loses it out of bounds. And it's going back with the Norse. Pass into Young Bauer, and he'll take it back up the floor. Over to Killian. Deep corner, Young Bauer. Swinging it up top. Trying to bounce in. Double team, sends it back out to Young Bauer. Deep corner, gonna pull. And rims up and out. That was number 4, Killian. Rebounded over to Zimmerman. Bit of press, and up to Bauer. Bauer has some space. Gonna pull a jumper. Up and off. Rebounded and back up to Young Bauer. Lose it for a second, and double dribble. And it's heading back to the Lancers. And a carry on Zimmerman up the floor. And quick turnover sends it right back to the Norse. Quick pass corner. Gets a screen. Thinks about it. Now quickly enclosed by Eichstead. Back corner, Young Bauer trying to go baseline. Stuck, sends it back out up top to Herman and over to Steig. Over to Young Bauer. Gets a screen. Going baseline, one-on-one. Blocked by Bauer. Picked up. Back up and a foul. Nope, no foul. And now a foul on the Norse, number 34, Herman. Bauer gets the block on his younger understudy, Young Bauer. Zimmerman up top. Get a screen from Falkenberg. Taking it in. Swings it corner to Cornish. Open three. Going to take it. Up and off. Rebounded by Falkenberg. Trying to drive back in. Loses it. Ball on the floor. Jump ball. And it's staying with the Lancers. Eichstead pass in. Gets it to Cornish. Thinks about it. Tries to make a move. Stripped in the corner. And out of bounds off the Norse. Eichstead to pass it in down low again. Gets it into Cornish. Fakes. Looking and up to Falkenberg. Falkenberg trying to drive. Puts it up and tipped. And off the top of the backboard. And it's going with the Norse. Youngbauer up top, guarded closely by Zimmerman. Swings up to Killian. Corner to Youngbauer. Trying to get a drive in, now sends it out. Up top, Youngbauer thinking about it. Makes a move, trying to drive inside. Nearly stripped by Eichstad. Gets it over. And up and off the front of the rim for number 21 Steig. Zimmerman trying to push it. Driving in, steps out. Deep two. And up and off. Swatted down into the hands of Youngbauer. Up the floor to Killian. Pass over. Quick three. Too far. And tipped a few times and picked up. And over to Youngbauer. Youngbauer fakes a three. Drives in. And a blocking foul on Zimmerman. Now refs having a discussion. Possible charge. And nope, they'll remain with a Zimmerman block. Scoreless for the first 3.5 minutes. As Norse have it down low. And Zimmerman will tie his shoe. We're going to go. Steig to pass it in down low. Trying to put points on the board for the first time tonight. Sends it corner. Fakes, driving, off his foot, tipped by Falkenberg. And saved in the corner. Up top, swinging it. Corner to Killian. Trying to drive in, hands it off up top. Deep corner, Killian drives. 1-on-1 with Falkenberg, and he is fouled on the shots. And here come 2 free throws for Killian. First one up and off the backside of the rim. Number 2 looking for the first points and the first lead of the game. And knocks it down. And in just 4 minutes, we have the grand total of 1 point. Norse lead it. Corner to Cornish. He's got space. Driving in. And he's fouled in one. Big drive from Cornish. Caught him on the weak side. Good find. And it's Cornish going to the line, trying to extend the lead up to 2. Currently a 1 point lead at 2-1. Cornish's one and only. Thanks up and out. Tipped in into the hands of Killian. And he will take it up. Trying to go fast. And throws it out of bounds. Siddle got in front of the attempted receiver. Didn't touch it, flies out of bounds, and it's Zimmerman up the floor. Screen from Falkenberg. Good switch. Falkenberg coming in, puts it up and knocks it down. Good pass, good find, good finish. Lancers up by 3, 4-1. Trying to get the scoring going here late. Herman up top. Hands off to Killian. Pass too far, tipped into the hand of Youngbauer. 1-on-1 with Zimmerman. Makes a move, pass corner, trying to drive in baseline, swings it across, bit far, handled, sent out. And a carry on the Norse. Lions still scoring their last 2 consecutive possessions, bringing the game from down 1 to up 3, 4-1, as number 30, Daniel, will enter for the Norse. Zimmerman up top. Falkenberg fakes the screen, pass down low. Eberhardt underneath and gets it to fall. And it's a 6-1 game. 6 straight points for the Lancers. Norse trying to respond. Corner to Youngbauer. Gets it down low. Stevens bounces in and sends it back out up top. Swinging around the perimeter. Steig to Youngbauer. Hands it off corner. Gets a screen. Trying to drive, shoots it back out. Youngbauer fakes, steps out, gonna pull, and up and off the back of the rim. Picked up and sent over to Siddle. Has Zimmerman across. Finds him, Zimmerman with space. Floater, up and out, tipped and Picked up by Youngbauer. Zimmerman tripped up. One-on-one, puts it up, and good defense by Sito. Cornish struggles to handle it. Now sends it over to Sito. Sito, deep pass, Falkenberg. All alone, makes a move, has Zimmerman corner, makes a move, and gets it up and in! What a move from Falkenberg, and the Lancers up by 7, 8-1. Corner. Fakes, and sends it up top. Gonna pull, Killian knocks it down, and it's an 8-5 game, 8-4 game. Zimmerman gets a screen from Falkenberg. Drives it in, sends it down low to Eberhardt. Handles it, shoots it out to Sito. Makes a move, he's gonna try, he puts it up, and can't quite get the fall. And he will head to the line and shoot 2. Number 1 rims up and out. The Bauer brothers and Clokey enter for Falkenberg. Cornish and Zimmerman. And Sitter will shoot his second. Trying to extend it to 5. Off the front of the rim, tipped and sent over to Youngbauer. Pass up top. Back down low to Youngbauer. Trying to drive baseline. Good cut off, down low, post up, and gets it and 1. Number 34, Herman, big in the paint. And a chance to bring it down to 1 on his free throw. Currently an 8-6 game. And his one and only going to fall, 8-7 game. And Sito now going to take up the floor. Sito high space, drives all the way in, puts it up and in. Sito, easy drive, untouched, and lays it in. Youngbauer makes a move. Corner, driving in baseline, gets it to fall. That's number 3, Stevens. And it's back to a 2-point game, 10-8. Sito up top. Makes a move, driving in again, floater. Rims up and out, and rebounded by Youngbauer. 10-7, scoreboard was off, now it's fixed. Pass across, Stevens again. Gets it up and in, he's got 4 straight points. And it's a 10-9 game, timeout by the Lancers. 8:57 remaining, Lancers up by 1, 10-9. Man press for the Norse. Now leading by 1. Scoreboard was off again. Now it should be all the way fixed. As it's slung corner to Bauer, who drives in, floats it up, and just off. And a foul on Bauer. Youngbauer corner to Stevens. It's a screen, drives in, and sends it back out up top. Down low in the post. Herman one-on-one with Bauer. Puts it up and in, and it's a 3-point game. Sito trying to go fast. Bounces in, back out, and over to Eichstead. Up top, he'll try a drive. And a foul on number 4, Killian. Team fouls for both teams, just about halfway through this rate. Both teams should be able to get to at least a bonus. Cloakey on the passing. Gets into Sido. Makes a move. Bounces out. Takes to Cloakey and up to Eichstead. Mishandled. Saved by Eichstead. And out of bounds. Off the Lancers. Pass. Youngbauer up the floor. Off the foot of Sido. And it'll be another pass in as Zimmerman prepares to re-enter. Enters for Sido. And pass in to Steig. Sends it over to Youngbauer, down low. Puts it up and out. Rebounded, tipped out of bounds off the Lancers. And it'll remain with the Norse down low. Youngbauer to pass it in. Sends it quick up top. Down low to Stevens. 1-on-1 with Zimmerman. Drives in. Puts it up and out. Tipped and rebounded by Herman. And he'll lay it up and in. And once again, a 5-point game. 15-10 in favor of the Norse. Zimmerman met at half court. Makes a move. Gets around him. Sends a corner to Bauer. Driving baseline. Puts it up and tipped. And it's going down with the Norse. Hit it on the back side of the backboard. That is out of bounds. And it's Norse ball, leading by 5. Quick pass down the floor of the court. Makes a move, takes a 3, and sends it across to Stevens. He'll send it corner. Cross corner. Fakes, driving. Across, jumper, knocks it down. It's number 23, Aiden. And now a 7-point game. Game starting to swing more towards the Norse's favor. Zimmerman gets it across half court. Driving in. Stripped and up the floor. Youngbauer 1-on-1 with Eichstead. Makes a move. Puts it up and in. And now a 9-point game. Up the floor to Zimmerman. Fakes it over to Eichstead. Over to Bauer. Swatted out of bounds by Herman. And it'll remain with the Lancers. Cornish and Falkenberg enter for Bauer and Cloakey. And Eichstead will pass it in. Lancers need to get something going here. Can't afford to get down by too many here. Zimmerman makes a move, driving in. Bounce out and corner to Falkenberg. Fake, scans, has Cornish on the drive. Cornish makes a move up and off the side of the rim. Tipped, ball floating, and it's picked up by Herman. Deep down low, steps back and a pull of 3. Up and over the backboard. That was Steig. Zimmerman driving. Makes a move, gets a screen, bounced out, has the open 3, and up and off the front of the rim. Zimmerman now 0 for 2 on the night for 3s. Driving in, Youngbauer stripped by Zimmerman, pass it back in, tipped, and sent out to Herman. Herman driving, pass across, fakes, looking up top, finds up top, Youngbauer gonna pull, bounces up and off the backboard again. Almost rolled back, maybe next time. Zimmerman back up the floor. Pass tipped and out of bounds. And it'll remain with the Lancers on the corner. Over to Zimmerman. He'll drive, fake, pass over to Falkenberg. Has Eichstead back. Now stripped, and it's picked up by Steig. Across, Youngbauer fakes, sings it down low, tipped out of bounds off Eichstead, and ended up hitting off Herman before it left. And it'll go with the Lancers. Sido enters for Eichstead, and he'll pass it into Zimmerman. Down low to Cornish. He'll drive, fake, out, Falkenberg. Thinks about it. Looking. Now trying to drive in. Makes a move out to Sido. Sido driving, has space. Floater, up and out. Tipped and rebounded. And up the floor to Youngbauer. Gets around Cornish. Has Sido. Makes a move. And a foul before the shot. Pass in down low, leading by 9 with 5 minutes left. Passing down low, puts it up and not high enough. Falkenberg spins it around, gets fouled, and will be a pass in for the Lancers. Both teams now at 5 fouls apiece. And number 34, Herman, has 3 already, something to watch. Corner to Cornish. Fakes, scanning, and up top to Falkenberg. Has Zimmerman corner. Now sends it to him. Gonna take it, his third. That one knocking down, and the Lancers within 6, 19-13. Zimmerman 1 for 3 on the night. Scanning and sends it up top. Deep down low, Herman is fouled by Sido. That's number 6 on the Lancers. Next one's the bonus. Passing down low, coming from Youngbauer. Pass up top, nearly tipped by Cornish, ends up being recovered by Stevens. Deep corner, Youngbauer rims up and out in the hands of Zimmerman. He's got space. 3 on 3, 4 on 3. Corner with Sido. Down low, Falkenberg. Has help out, tries to put it, and he gets it in 1! Falkenberg, big man in the paint, and a chance to bring it to a 1-possession game. Gets the wraparound layup, 19-15. He'll get his one and only free throw as Daniel enters for Aiden. And Falkenberg for the 1 possession. Both teams now in the bonus. Next foul. Up and out. Rebounded by Bauer. Now a jump ball, and it's going with the Norse. And now a bunch of press from the Lancers, trying to bring this game a little more even as we near the end of the first half. Gets it in. Up top to Stevens. And sends it across the line to Herman. And off to Steig. Over to Stevens. Thinks about it. Bounces around. Sends it deep corner. Steig, space, open 3. And rims up and out. Rebounded by Zimmerman again. Falkenberg is running. Zimmerman thinks about it. Makes a move. Drives around. Hands off. Bauer. Stuck. Puts it up and too low. And rebounded by Stevens. And Youngbauer up the floor. Driving in. Bounces out. Jumper. Up and out. Rebounded by Falkenberg as Sido hits the deck. Bit of an extension on the elbow. Zimmerman takes it up top. Corner to Bauer. Up top to Sido. Fakes to Cornish. And now over to Falkenberg in the deep corner. Fakes to Zimmerman. Down low. Sido puts it up and gets it off the glass. And it's a 2-point game, 19-17. Pass deep to Herman. 3 minutes remaining. Herman trying to make a move. Spinning. Up and travels. And it's going back to the Lancers. They got an opportunity to tie it up. Score currently 19-17 as Eberhardt enters for Sido. And Eichstead enters for Bauer. Zimmerman up top. Screen coming from Falkenberg. Steps out, fakes, loses him, puts a 3, and there it is! 2 for 4, loses the defender, and it's a 1-point Lancer lead, 20-19. Down low, makes a move, bounces off, and gets it up and in with contact. What a move by Steig, and it's back to a 1-point Norse lead. Screen coming. Makes a move, pass out corner, and he's tripped up from behind. And there's a one-on-one coming for Zimmerman. His first 1-on-1 up and out, tipped and almost saved and going to the Norse. 21-20, still a 1-point Norse lead, 2:32 remaining, both teams in the bonus. Youngbauer up the floor. Pass deep corner. Daniel fakes. Sends it up top and nearly picked up by Cornish. Handled by Youngbauer. Corner again to Daniel. He'll fake. Send it up top to Youngbauer. Sends a deep corner high. Tipped and handled by another Norse. And sends it up top to Stevens. Stevens fakes. Driving. Down low. Tipped by Falkenberg and out of bounds. And it'll remain with the Norse. Pass up top and handled by Stevens. Corner tipped. Down low. Herman in the paint. Puts it up reverse and just up and out and rebounded by Eichstead. And up to Falkenberg. And over to Eberhardt. Across to Zimmerman. He's going to make a move. Hands off to Cornish. Over to Falkenberg. Fakes. Now driving in. Has some lane. Puts it up and too far. And rebounded by Stevens. 1:40 remaining. Still a 1 point Norse favor. Youngbauer going hard. Makes a move. Off the bounce and up and off. Ball on the floor. Falling away. Picked up by Eichstead. No fouls called. And Zimmerman up the floor taking his time. He's got 1:23 remaining. Looking for a lead here. Hand off to Cornish. Driving up, gets a screen. Loses dribble for a second. Pass up, tip, picked up by Eichstead. Eichstead out. Falkenberg, deep two. Up and out and rebounded by Stevens. Across high to Youngbauer. Driving in, pass down low, way too high for Herman. And it's going with the Lancers, under a minute remaining. Time is currently 6:16. If you're looking for the girls JV game, that'll be streamed on Melrose's stream. Just look up Melrose Mindoro Mustangs versus Manlington Lancers. Girls basketball, and it should pop up there. Free to watch, and not a bad view either. 50 seconds left in the first half in this one here. Corner to Eichstead. Up top to Falkenberg. Makes a move, puts it up, and travels. 44.3 seconds left. Back to the Norse. And up the floor to Steig. Trying to drive around. 35 seconds left. Pass across. Stevens. Over to Herman. Herman bounces in. Back over to Stevens. Open three. Going to take it. And up off the front of the rim. And tipped and picked up by Stevens. And hands off to Herman. 21 seconds left. Over to Stevens. And a foul on Cornish and a 1-1 coming for Stevens. Looking to take as much as a 3-point lead before the end of the half. Stevens first. And he'll knock that one down, and we have ourselves a 22-20 game with 17.3 seconds left. Steven will shoot his second. And he'll knock that one down as well. 17 seconds left. Lancers going to get one last shot for the end of the half. Three will tie. 13 seconds left. Lancers most likely going to hold it. Sermon making a move up top. Not in any rush. 8 seconds left. Trying to drive. Bounces out and out of bounds off the Norse. 5.7 seconds left. Got to put up a quick shot. Cornish to pass it in. Going to be looking for Zimmerman. Can't get it to him. Passes it deep to Eichstead. Eichstead down low. Eberhardt fakes. Puts up a fadeaway. Knocks it down. And that might be the half. Not going to get it off. And buzzer beater from Zimmerman. Not Zimmerman. Eberhardt brings this game to 1 point. 23-20. Norse lead it. We'll be back in 10. We are back and ready for the second half. Lancers currently trail by 1, 23-22. In the girls' game, just about at halftime, 28-6. Melrose is leading with 30 seconds left. Pass into Zimmerman, and he will take it up the floor. Looking for a lead to start second half. Gets a good start on it. Pass over, tipped out of bounds off the Norse. And it'll remain Lancer ball in the corner. Gets in high to Zimmerman. Has Bauer. Gets him on the cross, and foul on the Norse. That's number 5, Mason. Passing down low from Eichstedt. Into Falkenberg, pass, shot tipped. Rebound up and out, but a foul. And Falkenberg will shoot 2. And first half just ended for the girls. The score is now 28-8. Lancers within 20 at the end of the first half. Falkenberg rims up and out. And his second for the tie. Bounce up and out as well. And it's rebounded and slung up the floor. Killian up top. Drives around, sends it down low. Deep corner. Way up top. Good hands and sends it down low. Back up top to Stevens. Double teams. Scanning, sends down low. Tipped and out of bounds off Falkenberg. Deep pass, tipped and handled in the back court by Stevens. And sends it over. Driving up. Pass tipped by Bauer, handled by Stevens. He's driving baseline, has some space, puts it up and gets it off the glass. And it's a 3-point game, 25-22. Eichstedt disappeared behind the curtain. He's back. And he'll pass it into Zimmerman. Fakes corner, and up top to Bauer. Drives around, loses it for a second, gives it back. And over to Zimmerman, spinning. Makes a move, drives all the way in, sends it back out up top to Cornish. She'll step out, thinks about 3, no, over to Zimmerman. He's gonna pull. And up and out, and rebounded by Falkenberg. Bounces in, puts it up and out as well. Tipped out of bounds. Off the Norse. Ikes did pass in to Bauer. Bauer puts it up and gets it off the glass. And it's a 1-point game. Deep corner Stevens. Driving, pass tipped and picked up by Bauer. Has corner up ahead, hit from behind. And picked up by Eichstedt over to Falkenberg. And up the floor to Steig. Double teamed. Fakes high, goes low, gets a deep corner to Stevens. Fakes, no up top. Killian driving. Splits the defense, puts it up and gets it to fall. What a move! And it's a 3-point game for the Norse. Zimmerman up top, makes a move. Bounces in. Sends it out. Corner. Cornish knocks it down. It's a tie game at 27. Cornish 1 for 1. Zimmerman 2 for 5. Across to Killian. Fakes down low. Sends it down low. Stevens. Off a foot. Picked up by Cornish. Cornish going fast. 1 on 4. Has some space. Lays it up and rims up and out. And rebounded by Steig. Cornish all over him. Now down low, gonna pull from deep. Off the corner. Rebounded and back up top. Daniels driving, stripped, tipped, and picked up and back out. He's gonna pull again. That one knocking down. It's number 4, Killian. And it's a 3-point game now in favor of the Norse. And gonna go down as a 2-foot on the line. 29-27. Zimmerman up top. Corner to Eichstedt. Over to Falkenberg. Down low, Eichstedt. Pass too far. And it's going back with the Norse. Eberhardt and Sito enter for Eichstedt and Cornish. Pass tipped and picked up by Aiden. Down low, stolen by Falkenberg. Now tipped off the leg. Picked up by Bauer. Now ball on the floor again. Picked up by Bauer again. He's got Eberhardt going deep. 2-on-2. Takes it himself. Lays it up and well off the mark. Tipped and picked up by Falkenberg. Falkenberg puts it up. Foul. Nope. Travel. Slide up top. Double teamed. Swings back out up top and nearly stolen away. Picked up by Stevens. Up top to Steig. Driving around. Sends a corner. 3 again. That one off. And out of bounds off. Stevens. And other ref changed it to a foul on Zimmerman. So it'll be a pass in for Stevens. Deep up top. Killian driving. Hands it off and picked up by Eberhardt. Eberhardt, 2-on-2. Gonna bounce it back out. And hands it off to Sito. Driving around, makes a move. Fakes, down low, Falkenberg. Up and gets the reverse again, and we're tied up at 29. Up the floor goes Killian. Fakes and sends it across. Looking down low, driving in. Slings it out. Open 3. Fakes, driving in, jumper. Up and off, and tipped out of bounds off the Norse. Bauer enters for Falkenberg, and Daniels enters for Mason. And Bauer will pass it in to Sito. Sito scanning. Bouncing in and sends a corner to Bauer. He'll think about it. Now back up top to Sito. Fake, scanning, driving. Sito up and too low. And a charge. Driving around, hands it off, tipped twice, and handled by Daniels. Sorry, not Daniels, Killian. Corner, Stevens, 3, knocks it down, and it's a 3-point game. 32. Up to Zimmerman. Corner to Eberhardt. Driving in baseline, bounces out. Needs an option, finds Sito. Gets a screen from Eberhardt. Fakes, deep across to Bauer. Drives around, hands it off to Zimmerman, and he is fouled. And number 40, Pfeiffer, is going to enter for number 12, Zimmerman. Sito pass in. Gets it into Bauer. Bauer, open layup. Too far, and it's rebounded by the Norse. Going fast. Killian fakes. Up top. Corner. Open three. Daniels. Up and off the back of the backboard. Tipped and rebounded by Sito. And she'll take it up. Corner to Bauer. Thinks about it. Now drives in. Stuck. Slings it down low. Eberhardt. Open jumper. Too far. And up the floor goes Killian. Fakes. Now sends a deep corner. Driving up. Steig. Across. Stevens. Killian. Driving baseline. Slings it down low. Loses it. Saved. Into the hands of Pfeiffer. And up the floor to Sito. Sito trying to make a move. Bouncing out. Still trying to drive in. And foul on Stevens. Eberhardt exits. Bauer. And Falkenberg will pass it in. And now a discussion at the table. And I believe Lancer has a wrong jersey number on. And Lancers have a technical, which means Sito gets to sit for the rest of the game. I believe Pfeiffer's number is wrong, possibly Sito. Not entirely sure. As technical free throw up and in, number one for number 21 Steig. And number two up and out. And is now a 4-point game. And the Norse will get the ball. Driving in, jumper. Up and off, and rebounded by Bauer, stripped away. Rebound way too far, and a foul on number 5, Mason. And up the floor goes Sito, now trailing by 4, 33-29. Scanning and slings it around to Bauer. Fakes down low, Sito. Strip down low, gets it back, and kicks out to Pfeiffer. Corner Falkenberg. Has space, now driving, has a lane, puts it up and in, and no foul called. As it is now a 2-point game. Slings it across too far and sails out of bounds, and it's going right back to the Lancers. Now with a chance to tie as Zimmerman re-enters for Sito. And Pfeiffer will pass it in. Zimmerman makes a move, driving into the hole, lays it up and in. Zimmerman a good drive, and we're tied up at 33. Killian up top. Fakes down low and across. Driving in and around. Deep corner, 3. And up and off the side. There's the C-team swing, number 1, Pronshinsky. Had 7 points in the C-team game. Zimmerman makes a move. Gets a screen. Bounces out. Thinks about it. Now swings it all. Falkenberg wide open. And up and out. Beautiful find. Couldn't quite get the finish. Has a move made, up and too short. Rebound, Stevens up and off. Ball on the floor, picked up again. This one up and in. It's number 23, Aiden. And once again, a 4-point game. Sorry, 2-point game in favor of the Norse. Zimmerman driving around. Down low to Cornish. Fakes, back out, Zimmerman. He'll make a move. Thinks about a 3 and up to Falkenberg. Corner easily stolen away from. Loses the dribble, gets it back, and sends it up top. Steig across, Pronczynski. Makes a move, drives around, down low, high pass, picked off by Zimmerman. Up to Bauer. Bauer will slow it down, and up to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer has some space. Driving in, bounces out, and gets down low to Falkenberg. Falkenberg trying to post up, makes a move, puts it up, and too far. And rebounded by Steig. He'll try to push it. Corner, Pronczynski, open 3, gonna take it again. Missed his last one. This one off as well. Tipped and rebounded by Pfeiffer. And up the floor to Zimmerman. Zimmerman fakes, drives, across, Falkenberg, this one up and in, and we're tied up at 35. Steig off his own foot and is going right back to the Lancers. And a chance for the lead now. Clokey enters for Bauer. Eichstead enters for Pfeiffer. Into Zimmerman and up the floor. Falkenberg coming up for the screen. Fakes, goes around, down low, and stolen away from by Killian. Game still tied at 35. Killian trying to go hard. Back out up top. Fakes a 3 is Steig. Has Pronczynski. Corner. Jumper. Knocks it down. Once again, it's Killian. And it's a 2-point game in favor of the Norse. Over to Clokey. Clokey fakes. Scanning. Bounces out. That's Eichstead down low. Out to Falkenberg. Falkenberg fakes a jumper. Drives up and in. And is fouled. And he will shoot 2. Falkenberg is first off the front of the rim. Can only bring it down to 1 now. Falkenberg second up and out as well, and it's picked up by Killian. The floor, fakes, across high. Picked up by Steig. Slings it across, down low, and off the foot of Clokey. And it'll remain with the Lancers. Sorry, the Norse. Sito enters for Cornish. And Pronczynski will pass it in. Fakes, needs an option, sends it in, and handled. Across. Deep corner, gonna pull. Up and out, and rebounded by Pronczynski. He'll pass back out, down low, up and in. It's number 5, Mason. And a 4-point game for the Norse, and a timeout by the Lancers. 5 minutes remaining, 4-point game. Norse up. And we are back. Lancers ball, currently trailing by 4, 39-35. Pass tip picked up by Eichstedt. Back out to Clokey. Scanning and slings it over to Falkenberg. Fakes a Sito, spins around, driving in. Puts it up and travels again. Update from the girls' game. Lancers trailing by 37, 45-8. Have yet to score in this second half. 47-48. As Eberhardt enters for Clokey. And up the floor goes Steig. Fakes looking down low. Trying to back down Eichstedt. Back out. And 3 seconds in the lane on the Norse. And Lance another chance to bring it down to a one-possession game. Up the floor goes Sito. Has Eberhardt. Thinks about it. Now going to drive. Bounce out, down low. No one's there. And it's stolen away by Killian. Lancers can't afford to give up too much room. Good strip. Diving on the floor. Ball rolling. Sito is up. Sito dives again. Ball on the floor again, and this time it's picked up by Killian. Good effort from Sito. Can't get it to pay off. Now Norse trying to go fast. Corner. Stevens driving in. Triple teamed. Down low. Tipped in. Up and in. A 6-point game in favor of the Norse. 41-35. Lancers need a bucket. Possibly looking for a Zimmerman 3. Cut it in half. He's got it in the corner. He's going to pull. And off the front of the rim. Up the floor to Stevens. Thinks about it. Back up top. Spinning move. Gets across. Jumper. Up and off the front of the rim. Tipped and rebounded by Falkenberg. Now loses it. And it's picked up. Another jumper. That one up and out. Rebounded again down low. This one up and in. And it's Mason. And a timeout by the Norse. 43-35. Game getting out of hand for the Lancers late. 3:19 remaining. They trail it by 8. Passing to Zimmerman. Lancers really need a bucket this drive. Currently trailing by 8, 43-35. Across, corner to Bauer. Has Zimmerman running. Finds him down low. Floater. Tipped and out of bounds, and will remain with the Lancers. Fakes to Falkenberg. Now needs an option. High pass. Tipped and picked up. Driving baseline. Foul on the way in. And 2 shots coming for the Norse. And that is Zimmerman's third, team's fourth. And 2 big shots coming for the Norse. It's number 21, Steig. Knocks down number 1. 9-point game. And up and in again, 10-point game. Deep to Bauer, 3 minutes remaining. Lancers need a 10-point comeback. Sito fakes, up to Zimmerman. Handled, scanning. Down low, Cornish, turnaround, swatted away, and it's rebounded and sent over. Sito, full court press. Slings it down low, Stevens. Back out up top. And Steig going to try to slow it down. They're going to waste as much time as they can. Stevens, open 3. Up and off the front of the rim and rebounded by Falkenberg. And over to Sido. 2:22 remaining. Sido driving in, stripped down low, gets it back, and loses it out of bounds off the hands of Norse. Sido to pass in down low. Once again, out of options. Gets it in high to Bauer. Bauer drives around. Fakes down low. Has Zimmerman. Zimmerman out, corner, Sido. He'll drive in, makes a move, puts it up and in, and it's an 8-point game. Bunch of press for the Lancers. They need a quick steal. Killian driving, gets around, steps out, fakes a deep 2, and passes up. Up top, drives in corner, Stevens. Stock, double teamed, and back up top. Back down low, Stevens driving, baseline. Stripped and out of bounds off the Lancers. Ike's going to quickly enter. Score for the girls' game with 3:40 remaining, 55-8. Bauer exits, and a pass in down low. Gets it in, scanning, steps out, and up top. Pass across. Steig. Corner, Stevens. Drives up and across. And double foul on both teams. Fouls offset that'll remain with the Norse. And pass in down low from Steig. Lancers now, sorry, Norse now with 6 team fouls. Lancers in the bonus. Pass in down low. Up top, nearly stolen away. Daniels has it, sends it across to Stevens. 1:42 remaining. Back across to Daniels. Sido all over him. Hands off to Stevens. Across, trying to drive. Killian puts it up and off the front of the rim. Rebound, back up and in as well. And it's back to a 10-point game. Zimmerman going fast. He's going to have to probably pull. Makes a move. Drives around all the way in and gets it a fall. 8-point game. Zimmerman shaken up, holding his arm or elbow area. And now a pass in for the Norse. Foul on Cornish. And team foul number 5 on the Lancers. Another pass in from the corner. Lancers got to either foul or steal it quick. Still trailing by 8. Pass in. Double teamed. Up in the air. Picked up and across. Double teamed again. And 4th foul on Zimmerman. He's got to be careful coming down the stretch, as that is number 6. That should be... Nope, it's 7. And a 1-and-1 coming for Steig. First one knocks it down, and it's a 9-point game. Number 2 falls as well. 10-point game, 49-39. 1 minute remaining. Sido trying to go fast. Makes a move. Drives all the way in, lays it up and in, and it's back to an 8-point game. Lots of press. Gets it in, tipped and Saved. Driving around. Stripped. And out of bounds. Off the Lancers. And injured Norse. Pass in down low for the Norse. Gets it in quickly. Steig double teamed. Trying to go baseline. Stripped. And out of bounds once again off the Lancers. Pass in low corner. Gets into Pronshinsky. Double teamed. Pass tipped and picked up by Stevens. Across. Steig. Going down low. Stolen away by Sito. Tipped and it's picked up by the Norse. Steig up top. And foul on Eichstad. Update on the girls' game. 20 seconds left. They trail now 61-8. Last offensive possession for the Lancers. See if they can get a score in the second half. As free throw number 1 falls. And number 2 falls as well. Girls' game is over. Final score 61-8 in the JV game. Varsity will be starting 30 minutes from now from there. 24 seconds left. Zimmerman, quick pull. He'll knock it down, and he's 3 for 6 on the night. Clock running. Pass in. Needs an option. Cornish quickly fouled. Nope, doesn't foul. And it'll be on Cornish. 7-point game, and last 1 and 1 coming. First 1 and 1, up and out, rebounded by Falkenberg. Sends up to Sito. 10 seconds left. Sito fakes. Down low, Zimmerman. Tipped out of bounds. And they'll go with the Norse, and that'll do it. 5.6 seconds left. Lancers trail by 7, 51-44. Lancers back off. And your final score with a 7-point lead. 7-point win, the Norse, 51-44. Varsity game going to be starting up in about 30 minutes. Band will be starting at about 3. As Lancers look to stay undefeated on the season. First game after Christmas for the Lancers.